like that surfing shit. Rock and roll's been going downhill ever since Buddy.
Filming for the 1973 coming-of-age comedy American Graffiti took an unexpected turn when George Lucas and his crew faced expulsion from the first town they chose for shooting. The vibrant depiction of early 1960s America, where teenagers cruised in hot rods and rock and roll ruled the airwaves, was inspired by Lucas's own experiences in Modesto, California. However, the local authorities were not prepared for the chaos that ensued during production. The crew's ambitious plans clashed with the town's quiet atmosphere, leading to complaints from residents about noise and disruption. Tensions escalated as the filming attracted crowds, drawing attention that the small town was not accustomed to. Ultimately, the decision was made to relocate, forcing Lucas to adapt his vision to a new setting. This incident not only highlighted the challenges of capturing a nostalgic era, but also underscored the clash between artistic ambition and community expectations. The film's legacy, however, remained intact, continuing to resonate with audiences long after its release.
Who is this on the Wolfman telephone?
Diane.
How you doing, Diane?
All right.
The film featured a remarkable ensemble cast that included many actors who later became big stars. Richard Dreyfuss played the lead role of Kurt Henderson, a high school graduate contemplating his future. Ron Howard portrayed Steve Bolander, Kurt's best friend, who is also facing the transition from adolescence to adulthood. Paul Amott appeared in a supporting role, adding depth to the story. Harrison Ford, who would later become a household name, played Bob Falfa, a charismatic and confident drag racer. Cindy Williams was cast as Laurie Henderson, Kurt's love interest, showcasing her talent early in her career. Mackenzie Phillips played the role of Carol, contributing to the film's exploration of teenage life. Wolfman Jack, a famous radio DJ, made a memorable appearance, bringing authenticity to the film's setting. Suzanne Summers and Kathleen Quinlan also had roles, further enriching the film's narrative. The combination of these talented actors helped make American Graffiti a classic that resonated with audiences and showcased the vibrant culture of the early 1970s.
Appointment. Come on, Kurt. Just relax, will you? I'll see you at the airport.
Due to the really low budget, George Lucas faced challenges in paying all of the crew members who worked on American Graffiti. To address this issue, he offered many of them screen credit in lieu of payment. This was an unusual approach, as traditionally only department heads would receive screen credit for their contributions. However, many crew members accepted this offer, recognizing the value of being credited for their hard work on a film that would become iconic. This decision not only helped Lucas manage his limited finances, but also set a precedent in the film industry. Giving screen credit to a larger number of crew members has since become a tradition, reflecting the collaborative nature of filmmaking. As a result, some of the closing credits in films can be quite lengthy, showcasing the many individuals who contribute to the final product. This practice honors the efforts of all those involved, ensuring that their contributions are recognized and remembered.
What?
Same old Kurt. All the time we were going together, you never knew what you...
Wolfman Jack's role in the movie American Graffiti is memorable and significant. He plays himself, which adds a unique touch to the film. George Lucas, the director, specifically chose Wolfman Jack because he had fond memories of listening to him on the radio during his high school years. This connection made Wolfman Jack a perfect fit for the film's nostalgic theme. In one of the film's standout moments, Wolfman Jack makes an on-air prank call to Pinky's Pizza. This scene is not only entertaining, but also showcases his charismatic personality. The voice you hear on the other end of the call is actually that of George Lucas himself, adding another layer of fun to the film. Wolfman Jack's presence in American Graffiti helps to capture the spirit of the early 1960s, a time when radio was a major influence on youth culture. His character serves as a bridge between the past and the present, reminding viewers of the power of music and radio in shaping their lives. The film's portrayal of Wolfman Jack resonates with audiences, making him an iconic figure in American cinema. His role contributes to the overall charm and authenticity of the movie, leaving a lasting impression on viewers.
If you say, I was a dirty bird, Carol's not grungy, she's bitchin'.
One of the main challenges faced during the making of American Graffiti was the soundtrack. George Lucas had a vision that included at least 40 songs, which made studios hesitant to take on the project. The cost of securing the rights to so many songs would lead to a significant financial burden. Many studios were concerned about the large bill that would come with licensing these tracks. However, Universal Pictures eventually agreed to fund the project. This decision was influenced by Lucas's connection to Francis Ford Coppola, who had just achieved great success with The Godfather in 1972. Having Coppola on board as a producer helped to solidify the deal for Lucas. The soundtrack became a crucial element of the film, capturing the essence of the early 1960s and enhancing the nostalgic feel of the story. The music played a vital role in setting the tone and atmosphere, making the film resonate with audiences. The collaboration between Lucas and Coppola ultimately led to a successful film that is still celebrated today.
Hold up, and then we went to the canal, you got your car stolen, and then...
Despite initial doubts, the film American Graffiti faced a lukewarm reception from Universal Studios. The studio did not have high expectations for the movie, which led to it being shelved for about 6 months after its completion. During this time, the studio likely questioned the film's potential, unsure of how audiences would respond to its nostalgic portrayal of teenage life in the early 1960s. However, when the film was finally released, it exceeded all expectations. Audiences flocked to theaters, and American Graffiti quickly became a massive success at the box office. The film resonated with viewers, capturing the essence of youth, freedom, and the cultural landscape of the time. Its unexpected popularity surprised the studio executives, who had initially underestimated its appeal. The film's success not only changed the perception of the studio, but also marked a significant moment in cinema history, influencing future films about adolescence and American culture. The story of American Graffiti serves as a reminder of how sometimes the most unassuming projects can turn into monumental successes.
I am? I mean, you really think I'm intelligent?
Yeah, and I bet you're smart enough.
Shooting in sequence is a unique approach that was used in the film American Graffiti. This method is not commonly seen in modern filmmaking. The decision to film the movie in the order of the story was made to enhance the authenticity of the characters' experiences. As the filming progressed, the actors would naturally become more fatigued due to the demanding shooting schedule. This fatigue mirrored the late-night adventures of their characters, who were navigating the challenges and excitement of youth during a single night in 1962. The filmmakers believed that this method would add a layer of realism to the performances. As the night wore on, the actors' tiredness contributed to the emotional depth of their roles, making the audience feel the passage of time and the weight of their experiences. This technique allowed for a more organic portrayal of the characters' journeys, capturing the essence of teenage life and the bittersweet nature of growing up. The film's nostalgic tone was further enhanced by this choice, making American Graffiti a memorable exploration of youth and the fleeting moments of adolescence. The decision to shoot in sequence ultimately helped create a more immersive experience for viewers, allowing them to connect with the characters on a deeper level. The film stands as a testament to the power of innovative filmmaking techniques and their impact on storytelling. Fred Roos, a former casting director for The Andy Griffith Show, played a significant role in the casting of Ron Howard for the movie American Graffiti. Roos suggested Howard for the part of Steve Bolander, a character that would help Howard transition from his childhood acting roles. Accepting this role was a strategic move for Howard, as he aimed to break out of the mold that often confined child actors. His performance in American Graffiti showcased his ability to take on more mature roles, and marked a pivotal moment in his career. The connection between Howard and George Lucas, the director of American Graffiti, did not end with this film. In 1988, Howard directed Willow, a fantasy film that was written and produced by Lucas. This collaboration further solidified their professional relationship and highlighted Howard's versatility as a director. The impact of American Graffiti on Howard's career is evident, as it allowed him to redefine himself in Hollywood and pursue a successful path in both acting and directing. In the making of the film American Graffiti, a significant number of cars were utilized to authentically capture the essence of the early 1960s. To create the cruising scenes that are central to the film's narrative, around 300 pre-1962 cars were needed. This impressive collection of vehicles helped to transport viewers back to a time when car culture was at its peak, showcasing the styles and designs that define that era. The attention to detail in selecting these cars contributed greatly to the film's nostalgic feel. On the other hand, there was some disagreement regarding the film's title. Francis Ford Coppola, who was involved in the project, was not fond of the name American Graffiti. He expressed a desire to change it, discussing potential new titles with George Lucas. One of the titles he considered was Another Slow Night in Modesto, while another option was Rock Around the Block. These alternative titles reflected Coppola's vision for the film, emphasizing a different aspect of the story. The combination of the carefully chosen cars and the discussions about the title highlights the collaborative effort that went into making American Graffiti a memorable film.
Hi, cousin, how's your bod?
While working on the film American Graffiti, there is a rumor about an interesting moment between George Lucas and a coworker. The story goes that during the editing process, the coworker asked Lucas for Reel 2 dialogue, which was abbreviated as R2B2. This name later became famous in Lucas's next big project, Star Wars. The connection between American Graffiti and Star Wars is intriguing, as it shows how ideas can evolve and transform in the creative process. Many people have shared this story, but its truth remains uncertain. Regardless of its factual accuracy, it adds a layer of charm to the history of filmmaking. The playful nature of the anecdote highlights the collaborative spirit in the film industry, where small moments can lead to iconic characters. The legacy of R2D2 continues to resonate with audiences, making this story a delightful piece of cinematic lore. The link between these two films showcases the creativity and imagination that George Lucas brought to his work.
I'm looking for him, huh? Tell him I aim to blow his ass right off the road.
During the filming of American Graffiti, the ages of the cast members varied significantly. Charles Martin Smith and Ron Howard were the only primary actors who were true teenagers at the age of 18. Most of the other principal cast members were in their 20s, bringing a mix of youthful energy and more mature perspectives to the film. An interesting exception was Mackenzie Phillips, who was just 12 years old at the time, adding a unique dynamic to the group. Harrison Ford, on the other hand, was turning 30 during the filming, which placed him in a different stage of life compared to his younger co-stars. This age diversity among the cast contributed to the film's authentic portrayal of teenage life in the early 1960s. The interactions between the younger and older actors helped create a rich tapestry of experiences and emotions that resonated with audiences. The film captured the essence of youth, nostalgia, and the transition into adulthood, making it a timeless classic. During a preview screening of the film American Graffiti, young audiences gathered at the North Point Theater in San Francisco. Universal Pictures head Ned Tannen was present, and the atmosphere was charged with anticipation. However, Tannen's reaction to the film was far from positive. Despite the audience's enthusiastic response, he deemed the film unreleasable, a comment that shocked many, including director George Lucas. Francis Ford Coppola, a prominent filmmaker, was also in attendance and became visibly upset by Tannen's harsh judgment. In a moment of frustration, Coppola offered to buy the film from Universal, ready to write a check on the spot. This dramatic scene unfolded, while Lucas, exhausted and overwhelmed, watched in disbelief as the studio head dismissed his work. Ultimately, a compromise was reached where Universal would suggest modifications to the film, a resolution that left Lucas dissatisfied as it stripped him of creative control. The tension between studio executives and directors often leads to conflicts, and this incident exemplifies the struggles filmmakers face in maintaining their vision.
Well, come on, Bob. Come on, who is she?
Shooting the film took only 29 days, which is quite fast for a movie. Most of the filming occurred at night, creating a unique atmosphere that captures the essence of the early 1960s. The characters in American Graffiti are inspired by different stages of George Lucas's life, making them relatable and authentic. Kurt Henderson, one of the main characters, reflects Lucas's personality during his time at the University of Southern California. This connection adds depth to Kurt's character, as viewers can see the influences of Lucas's experiences in his youth. John Milner, another key character, is based on Lucas's teenage years, particularly his passion for street racing and the adventures he had during his junior college days. This character embodies the thrill and excitement of youth, showcasing the carefree spirit of that era. Terry the Toad represents Lucas's nerdy side from his freshman year in high school, highlighting the awkwardness and challenges he faced, especially in dating. These characters and their stories intertwine to create a nostalgic look at adolescence and the journey of growing up.
Walked away. You know how it is. Been like this all.
Spastic creep.
While filming American Graffiti, George Lucas employed a unique technique that involved using two cameras for scenes where actors were having conversations from different cars. By running both cameras simultaneously, he was able to capture multiple angles and perspectives in a single take. This method not only enhanced the visual storytelling, but also significantly reduced the amount of production time needed for those shots. The use of two cameras allowed for a more dynamic interaction between characters, as it provided a seamless flow of dialogue without the need for excessive retakes. This approach was particularly effective in conveying the youthful energy and spontaneity of the film's setting in the early 1960s. The choice to film in this manner reflected Lucas's innovative style and his desire to create a realistic portrayal of teenage life. The result was a film that felt authentic and engaging, drawing viewers into the world of cruising and socializing that defined the era. The technique contributed to the overall charm and appeal of American Graffiti, making it a classic in American cinema. In the liquor store scene of the movie American Graffiti, a significant moment unfolds when Terry asks Debbie for money. This scene is notable for being shot in one continuous take, showcasing the talent and spontaneity of the actors involved. Candy Clark, who played Debbie, felt that she had flubbed her line, which was meant to be a casual inquiry, "Did you get it?" After the scene was completed, she expressed a desire to do a second take to improve her performance. However, director George Lucas decided against it, believing that the first take captured the authenticity and energy he wanted for the film. This decision reflects Lucas's approach to filmmaking, where he often favored the raw and genuine moments that could arise during a single take. The scene not only highlights the dynamic between the characters, but also serves as a testament to the collaborative spirit of the cast and crew as they work together to create a memorable moment in cinematic history. The choice to keep the first take adds to the charm of American Graffiti, making it a beloved classic that resonates with audiences.
Yeah, I met her once at a Dick Clark roadshow.
Yeah, you really think I look like her?
Filming this movie was filled with challenges and setbacks that tested the crew's resolve. Just a day before the cameras were set to roll, a key member of the crew faced serious trouble when he was arrested for growing marijuana. This unexpected event created a ripple effect, causing stress and uncertainty among the team. On the first night of shooting, the situation worsened as it took an unusually long time to mount the cameras into the cars. The crew worked diligently, but the delays pushed the start time to 2 a.m. This late beginning meant they were already half a night behind schedule before they could even capture the first scene. The combination of these misfortunes created a tense atmosphere on set, as everyone scrambled to make up for lost time. Despite these difficulties, the team remained focused on their goal, determined to bring the story to life. The challenges they faced during filming became a part of the film's history, showcasing the resilience and dedication of those involved in the project.
And it's just not in this town.
Most of the outdoor footage for the movie American Graffiti was filmed in San Rafael, California. However, after the very first night of shooting, the city revoked the crew's filming permit. This decision came about due to complaints from local bar owners. They were unhappy because the film crew was blocking off Main Street, which affected their businesses and cost them money. As a result of these complaints, the city decided to run the film crew out of town. Following this setback, the production team moved everything to Petaluma, California, which is located about 20 miles away from San Rafael. This change in location allowed the filmmakers to continue their work without further interruptions. Petaluma provided a suitable backdrop for the nostalgic scenes that the movie required, capturing the essence of the early 1960s American car culture and youth life. The shift in filming locations is a notable part of the production history of American Graffiti, illustrating the challenges filmmakers can face when working in urban environments. During most of the film, the sounds on the radio are enhanced with what is called a slapback effect, which is a near simultaneous echo. This technique creates a unique auditory experience that immerses the audience in the vibrant atmosphere of the 1970s. The slapback effect simulates the sound of multiple radios at different distances, all tuned to the same station. This clever sound design reflects the lively interactions among the cars and characters throughout the movie. As the story unfolds, viewers can hear the music and chatter from various vehicles, creating a sense of community and connection among the characters. The use of this audio technique not only enhances the nostalgic feel of the film, but also emphasizes the importance of music in shaping the social landscape of that era. The radio serves as a backdrop to the characters' lives, influencing their moods and actions. This sound design choice effectively captures the essence of youth culture during that time, making the film a memorable exploration of friendship, love, and the passage of time. The slapback effect contributes significantly to the overall atmosphere, allowing audiences to feel as if they are part of the lively scene. The combination of visuals and sound creates a rich tapestry that resonates with viewers, drawing them into the world of American Graffiti.
Maybe I'll see you tonight.
No, I don't think so.
The soundtrack of the film American Graffiti originally featured around 80 classic rock songs from the 1950s and early 1960s. This selection aimed to capture the essence of the era and enhance the nostalgic feel of the movie. However, the budget constraints posed a significant challenge. The filmmakers found that they could not afford to pay for the rights to all these songs. As a result, the total number of songs was eventually reduced to about 45. Notably, all of the Elvis Presley songs were completely excluded from the final soundtrack. This decision was largely due to the high costs associated with obtaining the rights, as Elvis's manager, Colonel Tom Parker, demanded a price that was too steep for the film's budget. The final soundtrack still managed to evoke the spirit of the time, even without the inclusion of some iconic tracks. The careful selection of songs contributed to the film's success and its lasting impact on popular culture. American Graffiti received widespread critical acclaim, becoming a significant film in American cinema. The movie, directed by George Lucas, captured the essence of teenage life in the early 1960s, showcasing the culture, music, and social dynamics of that era. Its storytelling and character development resonated with audiences, making it a beloved classic. The financial success of American Graffiti provided George Lucas with the resources to establish Lucasfilm, which would later become a powerhouse in the film industry. This success also led to the creation of Skywalker Sound and Industrial Light and Magic, both of which have played crucial roles in advancing film technology and sound design. The film's nostalgic portrayal of youth and the carefree spirit of cruising in cars has made it a fun watch for many. It definitely stirs the memories of a simpler time, allowing viewers to reflect on their own experiences and the universal themes of friendship and coming of age. The impact of American Graffiti continues to be felt, influencing filmmakers and audiences alike.
Yeah, there's a badass Chevy again. Oh, look at that snatches.
As we wrap up our exploration of American Graffiti, a film that captured the essence of youth and freedom in the early 1960s, we invite you to stay tuned for an exciting bonus segment. This part delves into the lives of the cast members after the credits rolled. What paths did they take following their iconic roles? Some became household names, while others chose quieter lives away from the spotlight. Discover the surprising twists and turns in their careers, the challenges they faced, and the legacies they left behind. From unexpected career changes to personal triumphs, the stories of these actors are as captivating as the film itself. Join us as we uncover the fascinating journeys of the stars of American Graffiti, revealing what happened when the cameras stopped rolling. This is a segment you won't want to miss, filled with insights and revelations that will deepen your appreciation for this classic film.
Help me, Woody, I'm surrounded. Come here. Let's see. Fine, let's... No, really, I'd like to, but...
In the 1973 film American Graffiti, Ron Howard portrayed the character Steve, a young man navigating the complexities of adolescence and relationships in a small town during the early 1960s. His performance captured the innocence and uncertainty of youth, making Steve a relatable figure for many viewers. After American Graffiti, Howard transitioned from acting to directing, achieving significant success with films like Splash, Apollo 13, and A Beautiful Mind. However, his journey was not without challenges. Howard faced the pressures of Hollywood, including the struggle to be taken seriously as a director after years as a child actor. In his personal life, Howard experienced hardships, including the tragic loss of his father, Rance Howard, who passed away in 2017. This loss deeply affected him, as he often spoke about the influence his father had on his career. Additionally, Howard has navigated the complexities of fame, including public scrutiny, and the challenges of raising a family in the spotlight. As of the latest updates, Ron Howard continues to work in the film industry, directing and producing projects, while maintaining a strong presence on social media, sharing insights into his life and work.
He blasts that thing all the way around the world. It's against the law, man. Oh, man.
Charles Martin Smith portrayed Terry in the 1973 film American Graffiti, a character that embodied the youthful spirit and complexities of adolescence during the early 1960s. Terry is a sensitive and introspective character, navigating the challenges of young love and friendship against the backdrop of a changing America. Smith's performance captured the essence of a generation, making Terry a memorable figure in the film. After American Graffiti, Smith's career continued with notable roles in films like The Buddy Holly Story and Starman, showcasing his versatility as an actor. However, his journey was not without struggles. Smith faced personal hardships, including battles with depression and the pressures of Hollywood. He also experienced a significant career shift, moving into directing and producing, where he found success with films like Air Bud. In his personal life, Smith has kept a low profile, avoiding scandals that often plague Hollywood figures. He has been married and has children, but details about his family life remain largely private. As of the latest updates, Smith continues to work in the industry, focusing on projects that resonate with his artistic vision. His life reflects a blend of triumphs and challenges, marking him as a figure of resilience in the entertainment world.
And leading it off is last year's class president, Steve Belander, and this year's head cheerleader, Lori.
Kathleen Quinlan portrayed Peg in the 1973 film American Graffiti, a character that captured the essence of youthful rebellion and the complexities of teenage relationships. Peg is a high school girl navigating the social dynamics of the 1960s, embodying both innocence and a yearning for freedom. Quinlan's performance was notable for its authenticity, allowing audiences to connect with Peg's struggles and aspirations. Following American Graffiti, Quinlan's career flourished, earning her an Academy Award nomination for her role in the 1995 film Apollo 13. However, her life was not without challenges. Quinlan faced personal hardships, including a battle with depression and the pressures of Hollywood. In 1996, she experienced a significant setback when her marriage to actor Bruce Abbott ended, leading to a period of introspection and reevaluation of her career. Despite these struggles, Quinlan continued to work in film and television, appearing in various projects. As of the latest updates, Quinlan remains active in the industry, though she has kept a low profile, focusing on her family and personal well-being.
Hey, it's been a pleasure.
Thanks a lot.
Really.
I appreciate it.
Sticky little mothers, ain't they?
They really...
Deborah Lee Scott played the role of Falfa's girl in the 1973 film American Graffiti, a character that left a lasting impression despite the film's ensemble cast. Her portrayal captured the essence of youthful rebellion and the complexities of teenage relationships during the early 1960s. Following American Graffiti, Scott's career included appearances in various television shows and films, but she struggled to find roles that matched her early success. In her personal life, Scott faced significant challenges. She battled with depression and weight issues, which affected her career trajectory. In the late 1980s, she became embroiled in a scandal involving her personal relationships, which drew media attention and overshadowed her professional achievements. Despite these hardships, she remained resilient, continuing to work in the entertainment industry, including voice acting in animated series. Scott's later years were marked by a retreat from the public eye, and she passed away in 2005 from a heart attack. Her legacy remains a blend of talent and the struggles she faced, leaving a mysterious aura around her life and career.
If you're gonna race John Milner, you can let me out right when we get there.
Now, why don't you shut up, baby? You ain't said one.
Bo Hopkins played the role of Joe in the 1973 film American Graffiti, a character that embodied the youthful spirit and rebellious nature of the early 1960s. Joe was a friend of the main characters, representing the carefree lifestyle of cruising and car culture. Hopkins brought a certain charm and depth to the role, making Joe memorable in a film that captured the essence of a generation. After American Graffiti, Hopkins continued to work steadily in film and television, appearing in notable projects like The Wild Bunch and Midnight Express. His career spans several decades, showcasing his versatility in various genres. However, Hopkins faced personal challenges throughout his life. He struggled with the pressures of fame and the darker side of Hollywood. There were rumors of substance abuse and tumultuous relationships that marred his reputation. Despite these hardships, he remained resilient, often reflecting on his past in interviews. In his later years, he dealt with health issues, including a heart condition that required surgery. The last known information about Bo Hopkins indicates that he passed away in May 2022, leaving behind a legacy of diverse roles and a complex life story. His journey serves as a reminder of the struggles many face behind the scenes in the entertainment industry.
Well, hey, Wendy.
How have you been?
Fine. Great.
Mackenzie Phillips played the role of Carol in the 1973 film American Graffiti, a character that embodied the youthful spirit and complexities of teenage life in the early 1960s. Carol is portrayed as a free-spirited girl navigating the challenges of adolescence, reflecting the era's cultural shifts. Phillips' performance captured the essence of youthful rebellion and innocence, making her a memorable part of the film's ensemble. After American Graffiti, Phillips faced significant personal challenges. She struggled with substance abuse, which led to a tumultuous life marked by addiction and recovery attempts. Her career included roles in television, notably in the series One Day at a Time, where she played Julie, a character that resonated with many viewers. However, her personal life was marred by scandals, including a highly publicized revelation of a sexual relationship with her father, John Phillips, which she described as abusive. This revelation added a layer of complexity to her public persona, overshadowing her professional achievements. In recent years, Phillips has continued to share her story, focusing on recovery and advocacy for addiction awareness. She has appeared on various talk shows and documentaries discussing her past and the importance of healing. As of the latest updates, she remains active in speaking engagements, using her experiences to help others facing similar struggles. Her life story serves as a cautionary tale about the darker sides of fame and the resilience required to overcome personal demons.
He's following awful close.
Grab onto something.
Paul Le Mat portrayed John Milner in the 1973 film American Graffiti, a character emblematic of youthful rebellion and nostalgia. John is a drag racer, embodying the carefree spirit of the early 1960s. Le Mat's performance captured the essence of a young man facing the transition from adolescence to adulthood, marked by a sense of loss and uncertainty. After American Graffiti, Le Mat's career included roles in films like Melvin and Howard and television series such as The A-Team. However, his journey was not without challenges. He faced personal hardships, including struggles with substance abuse, which affected his career trajectory. Le Mat also dealt with the pressures of fame, leading to a period of relative obscurity in the 1980s and 1990s. Despite these struggles, he continued to work in the industry, appearing in various independent films and stage productions. As of the latest updates, Le Mat remains active in acting, though details about his current projects are scarce. His life reflects a complex interplay of success and adversity, leaving a lasting impression on those who remember his iconic role.
You catch it, Margaret. I guess so. I don't know. Guess so. Listen, what?
Richard Dreyfuss portrayed Kurt Henderson in the 1973 film American Graffiti, a character that embodies the youthful spirit and uncertainty of the early 1960s. Kurt is a high school graduate facing the crossroads of adulthood, grappling with the desire to leave his hometown while reflecting on his past. Dreyfuss's performance captures the essence of a young man torn between nostalgia and the unknown future, making Kurt a relatable figure for many viewers. After American Graffiti, Dreyfuss's career flourished with notable roles in films like Jaws and Close Encounters of the Third Kind. However, his life took a darker turn. He faced personal struggles, including battles with substance abuse, which led to several stints in rehabilitation. Dreyfuss also encountered legal issues, including a 2006 incident where he was charged with driving under the influence. His tumultuous journey included a public divorce and the challenge of maintaining his career amidst personal turmoil. In recent years, Dreyfuss has been involved in various projects, including voice work and stage performances. He has also spoken out about the importance of civics education and the role of art in society. As of now, he remains a figure of interest, with ongoing discussions about his contributions to film and his complex life story. Susan Richardson played the role of Judy in the 1973 film American Graffiti, a character that captured the essence of youthful rebellion and the complexities of teenage life in the early 1960s. Judy's journey in the film reflects the struggles of young women seeking independence and identity in a rapidly changing world. Richardson's portrayal was both poignant and memorable, showcasing her ability to convey deep emotions with subtlety. After American Graffiti, Richardson's career saw a mix of successes and challenges. She appeared in various television shows and films, but none reached the iconic status of her role in American Graffiti. Her life took a darker turn as she faced personal hardships, including battles with addiction and financial difficulties. In the late 1980s, she became embroiled in a scandal involving her struggles with substance abuse, which led to a significant decline in her career. Richardson's later years were marked by a retreat from the public eye, and she faced health issues that further complicated her life. As of the last known information, she has remained largely out of the spotlight, with few updates on her current status. The mystery surrounding her life continues to intrigue fans and followers, leaving many to wonder about the woman behind the character of Judy.
Come on, get up, come on!
Kay Lenz portrayed the character Jane in the 1973 film American Graffiti, a role that showcased her talent and charm. Jane is a high school girl navigating the complexities of young love and the social dynamics of the 1960s. Lenz's performance captured the innocence and excitement of youth, making her a memorable part of the film. After American Graffiti, Lenz's career continued with notable roles in television and film, including appearances in series like The Great Whodunit and the soap opera Days of Our Lives. However, her life was not without challenges. Lenz faced personal hardships, including a tumultuous marriage to actor and director David Cassidy, which ended in divorce. She also dealt with struggles related to mental health and the pressures of fame. In later years, Lenz became involved in various charitable causes, focusing on mental health awareness. As of the latest updates, she remains out of the public eye, with little recent information available about her current activities.
A beautiful night tonight. It's a perfect night for horseback riding.
Suzanne Somers played the role of the blonde T-Bird in the 1973 film American Graffiti, a character that captured the carefree spirit of the early 1960s. Her portrayal was brief, yet memorable, showcasing her charm and beauty, which would later define her career. After American Graffiti, Somers became widely known for her role as Chrissy Snow on the television series Three's Company, where she gained fame and popularity. However, her career faced significant challenges when she demanded equal pay, leading to her controversial departure from the show. This incident marked a turning point, as it highlighted the struggles women faced in the entertainment industry. Somers' personal life was marked by hardships, including a battle with breast cancer in the early 2000s, which she openly discussed, raising awareness about the disease. She also faced financial difficulties, declaring bankruptcy in the 1990s after a series of failed business ventures. Despite these challenges, she reinvented herself as a health and wellness advocate, authoring several books and promoting alternative medicine. In recent years, Somers has continued to be a public figure, sharing her journey and insights on health. She remains active in the media, often discussing her experiences and the importance of self-care. As of the latest updates, she is still involved in various projects, maintaining her presence in the public eye.
Gee, about 8:30 tonight, did you?
No, sir. No, we were at the movies, like I said.
Candy Clark portrayed Debbie in the 1973 film American Graffiti, a role that showcased her charm and youthful spirit. Debbie is a high school girl navigating the complexities of teenage life, love, and the social dynamics of the 1960s. Clark's performance resonated with audiences, earning her a nomination for an Academy Award for Best Supporting Actress. Following American Graffiti, Clark's career included roles in films like The Man Who Fell to Earth and television series such as The X-Files. However, her life was not without challenges. Clark faced personal hardships, including struggles with substance abuse, which affected her career trajectory. She experienced a tumultuous period in the 1980s, marked by a decline in roles and public visibility. Despite these struggles, she managed to rebuild her career, appearing in various independent films and stage productions. As of the latest updates, Clark remains active in the industry, participating in conventions and sharing her experiences. Her journey reflects resilience amid the shadows of fame.
Terrible.
Oh, well, yeah, I Figure with bears, though, it's me or them.
Wolfman Jack played a significant role as a disc jockey in the 1973 film American Graffiti, capturing the essence of the early rock and roll era. His gravelly voice and charismatic presence brought a unique energy to the film, embodying the spirit of the 1960s youth culture. Wolfman Jack was not just a character. He represented the connection between music and the lives of young people during that time. His portrayal resonated with audiences, making him an iconic figure in the film. After American Graffiti, Wolfman Jack's career continued to flourish. He became a well-known radio personality, hosting shows that reached millions. However, his life was not without challenges. He faced personal hardships, including struggles with addiction and the pressures of fame. Scandals occasionally surrounded him, including rumors about his lifestyle and relationships, which added a layer of intrigue to his public persona. Despite these difficulties, he remained a beloved figure in the entertainment industry. In his later years, Wolfman Jack continued to work in radio and television, but he also dealt with health issues. He passed away in 1995, leaving behind a legacy that influenced generations of musicians and fans. His life story is a testament to the highs and lows of fame, marked by both triumphs and tribulations. The last known information about him highlights his enduring impact on music and culture, ensuring that his voice and spirit live on in the hearts of many.
But you're still a punk. Okay, John. So long.
Joe Spano played the role of Vic in the 1973 film American Graffiti, a character that embodied the youthful spirit and rebellious nature of the early 1960s. Vic, a friend of the main characters, navigated the complexities of teenage life, showcasing the struggles and joys of that era. Spano's performance was memorable, contributing to the film's exploration of friendship and the transition from adolescence to adulthood. After American Graffiti, Spano's career continued to flourish, with notable roles in television series such as Hill Street Blues and NCIS. However, his life was not without challenges. He faced personal hardships, including a battle with depression that affected his career trajectory. Spano also dealt with the pressures of fame, which sometimes led to isolation. In recent years, he has kept a low profile, focusing on theater and occasional television appearances. As of now, there is little public information about his current activities, leaving fans curious about his next steps.
Nick, when Mike went into the Marines, she had a nervous breakdown.
Cindy Williams portrayed Lori in the 1973 film American Graffiti, a character that captured the essence of youthful innocence and the complexities of teenage life in the early 1960s. Her performance was memorable, showcasing a blend of charm and depth that resonated with audiences. Following American Graffiti, Williams enjoyed a successful career, most notably in the television series Laverne and Shirley, where she played Shirley Feeney. This role solidified her status as a beloved actress in American pop culture. However, her life was not without challenges. Williams faced personal hardships, including a difficult divorce from her first husband, which led to a lengthy custody battle over her 2 children. She also dealt with the pressures of fame, which sometimes overshadowed her personal life. In later years, she experienced health issues, including a battle with a serious illness that required her to step back from acting. Despite these struggles, Williams remained resilient, continuing to work in theater and making occasional television appearances. As of the latest updates, Cindy Williams passed away in January 2023, leaving behind a legacy of memorable performances and a lasting impact on the entertainment industry. Her journey reflects both the triumphs and tribulations of a life lived in the public eye.
Price range? Are you trying to tell me that she's...
Harrison Ford portrayed Bob Falfa in the 1973 film American Graffiti, a character that embodied youthful rebellion and the thrill of the open road. Falfa, a cocky drag racer, represented the carefree spirit of the 1960s, contrasting with the film's nostalgic tone. This role marked a significant moment in Ford's early career, showcasing his ability to capture complex emotions beneath a tough exterior. Following American Graffiti, Ford's career took off with iconic roles in Star Wars and Indiana Jones, establishing him as a leading man in Hollywood. However, Ford's life has not been without challenges. He faced personal hardships, including a tumultuous marriage to Mary Marquardt, which ended in divorce. His second marriage to Melissa Matheson also faced difficulties, particularly during the couple's separation in the late 1990s. Ford has been involved in several notable incidents, including a serious plane crash in 2015, which raised concerns about his safety. Despite these challenges, he has maintained a strong public image, often engaging in philanthropic efforts. As of now, Ford continues to act, with recent projects indicating his enduring presence in the film industry.
So much, and the tears and everything, man, I leaned down towards the microphone, I almost shorted myself out.
American Graffiti, released in 1973, captures the essence of youth and the spirit of the early 1960s. This film not only showcased the lives of its characters, but also reflected the real-life journeys of its cast. Many actors, like Ron Howard and Richard Dreyfuss, found their careers taking off after this film, leading to significant roles in television and film. The movie's nostalgic portrayal of cruising, music, and friendships resonates with those who experienced that era. It reminds us of the simple joys and challenges of growing up, from first loves to the bittersweet feeling of saying goodbye to childhood. Did you watch American Graffiti in your childhood? What memories does it bring back for you? We invite you to share your stories in the comments below. Your experiences and reflections can connect us all through the shared nostalgia of this classic film.
Heard you're going away to school.
Maybe.